because I think we have the Laughton return, boys. So sit still, Frank.
Yeah, this is a piece of it. It's a first-round pick and Nikita Grabenkin from Toronto to the Flyers in exchange for Laughton. So that's part of the deal. I think there's a couple more elements. So stay tuned, but obviously some excitement. And, I think the interesting thing for Toronto is what else can they get done here? They're looking for some other elements between now and 2 hours from now when the deadline hits. And I could be wrong. Don't think it's going to be just this.
Scott Laughton to Toronto, a first-round pick, and Grebekin going to the Philadelphia Flyers. Might be some other small pieces, but we kind of got the general framework here. So how do you view it?
For the Leafs, it's a B. I think it's exactly what they were looking for. We know they need that third-line center. They have to get harder to play against. They get a little bit of extra term, of course. Laughton's still under contract next year. He kind of checks the exact box that they wanted to fill. I think he's going to add some just oomph during a tough playoff series, one of those little moments maybe that can finally help the Leafs get past an opponent that gets under their skin. That said, using a first-round pick, which I know is conditional, the Leafs, they don't have a strong farm system. They only have so many bullets. So is it worth using that bullet on someone who is going to be in your bottom six? It's debatable. That's why it's a B for me. For the Flyers, it's an A. Scott Laughton, I think, has been a solid player for them. But again, he's a bottom six forward. And if you can yield a first-round pick for a bottom sixer, I think that's a great return. And Nikita Grabenkin, I think he's a fairly low-ceiling prospect, but seeing him up close for a few games when he was up this year in Toronto, he likes to mix it up, and he could be kind of a poor man's Laughton. Like, he gets under players' skin, and you never know. The ceiling could be something similar, even though he's more likely to be a winger long-term in the NHL. But overall, I think Danny Briere has done well. That's an A for me.
5 first-round picks in the next 2 drafts for Danny Briere. 5 second-round picks in the next 2 drafts for Danny Briere. And let's take a look at the cap projections. $27 million in projected cap space. That's obviously before the Laughton deal. So, Matt, like, if Philly wanted to be a team this summer, and, like, they're maybe similar to a Utah in the West as well, where it's like you have all of these picks. You can't possibly use and sign all of these prospects. This could be a team who goes big game hunting for something at some point. Maybe not today in the next hour 54, but maybe in the summer.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see because the Flyers, I think it's one of the more robust American markets in the league. I think a lot of players like being there. And, we see guys like Travis Konechny, even on a team that's struggling, he re-upped. It took a long time for Scott Laughton to finally go as well. So you could be a prospective free agent thinking, okay, the cap's going up and there's a chance maybe to play with Matvei Michkov for years to come. I do get the sense that the Flyers could be inching toward starting to build something. I think they still, of course, they have to get better up the middle long term, but they're moving in the right direction. I can say that.
What's up, hockey fans? If you like that video, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Daily Faceoff YouTube because we have tons of great content, from exclusive interviews on The Sheet with Jeff Merrick to instant analysis and breaking news with our Daily Faceoff insider, Frank Seravalli, on Daily Faceoff Live, to your go-to morning duo, Johnny Lazarus and Colby Cohn, on Morning Cup of Hockey. Plenty of great content, wall-to-wall, team-to-team, all the way across the entire league. You won't miss it if you subscribe.